2,000 years ago, humanity had only fire, instinct, and milk. Goats and sheep were treasure, their milk a gift too precious to waste. The first dairies were caves, where milk met darkness and time.
Filtration was done with grass and hope, a ritual as old as hunger.
Fire replaced sun, the first experiment in transformation.
Nature's enzymes were found by chance. Fig sap and curiosity began it all.
Without tools or timing, they watched as milk turned solid, the first miracle of preservation.
Bone became blade. Instinct became method. They let nature drain what machines now force. Gravity was their press.
Air and time dried the curd. Sunlight did what technology would one day mimic.
Salt was survival, a preservative learned from sea and sweat.
They cured it with smoke, earth, ash, and instinct-shaping taste.
Caves were nature's refrigerators. Cool, damp, eternal.
Cheese was nourishment and the first taste of civilization. Time transformed milk into endurance tech, flavor born from patience. As night fell, the cycle would begin again. A ritual older than memory.
Turning and waiting for Va, their only form of control.
What began as accident became art in Dama, the world's first cheese.
And thus, 2 millennia ago, humanity discovered preservation profum, the taste of time itself.
In a world without metal or market, preservation was power. What could last became wealth. Cheese traveled where milk could not, portable nourishment for hunters and herders.
Barter was born from need, curds for salt, stone for sustenance.
Travelers carried flavor across kingdoms before maps were drawn.
Time and ash became their tools, primitive alchemy of flavor.
Caves were their cellars, Earth's cool breath, the keeper of freshness. Preservation became ritual pride. Symbols marked ownership and memory. Cheese was celebration, a gift of labor, fire, and faith.
Simple meals fueled journeys. A stone's throw from civilization, yet centuries from comfort.
Necessity forged innovation. Stone replaced steel. Will replaced machines.
Cleanliness was ritual. Water served where science did not. Knowledge passed by sight and touch. The way. No books, only bloodline.
They hid their food beneath the earth, prat, an ancient form of refrigeration.
Trade connected strangers, and cheese became a language of peace.
Beneath the same sky, people tasted the same creation. Milk turned to memory.
The sun did the aging. The desert became their kiln of flavor. In these silent caves lay the beginning of preservation, the birthplace of culinary memory. Salt mines fed flavor, a treasure as precious as metal.
They gave thanks for fermentation, a gift they did not yet understand.
Across languages and lands, the taste of milk united humans.
The craft passed to new hands, heritage woven into daily life.
Nature did the aging out his, bacteria and air as the invisible craftsman.
Knowledge preserved through touch and tradition, Ephia, the first schools of taste. The world's first cheese had no factories, no markets, only people, fire, and faith in time.
Cheese became coin, soft gold that crossed valleys and borders.
They unearthed flavor months later, each wheel a fragment of the past reborn. Every harvest ended with fire, food, and gratitude.
Even then, they marked their caves, symbols of protection over precious nourishment. To them, fermentation was divine, a mystery worth worshipping. Craft evolved into art, design born from daily need.
Storms could flood fields, but caves protected the tribe's heart.
Across deserts and empires, cheese bound strangers in taste and trust.
Identity emerged through marks, a primitive brand before language. Cheese traveled by ore and wind, nutrient, culture, and currency in one.
In these silent caverns, generations layered their craft upon rock.
Stories kept the process alive, spoken recipes before the written word.
From hunt to hearth, nourishment linked every part of life.
Invention grew from repetition, the first recipes born from memory.
Taste became diplomacy, peace sealed by the sharing of sustenance.
Every generation carried the craft forward, one curd at a time.
Refinement began, the first step from survival towards civilization.
The sea seasoned their craft, salt and wind, the ancient preservatives.
Simple meals shaped communion, the essence of community.
History etched itself into stone. Food became story. Story became heritage. Dawn after dawn, they moved with purpose, their legacy carried in woven reeds. Nature's chemistry unfolded quietly, the first science of taste. Under the same sky we still share, they worked by instinct alone. From caves to kingdoms, the craft endured, born of fire, kept by faith. From scattered tribes rose the first settlements, united by the craft that preserved life itself. Cheese became currency, yoa, traded beside salt and grain across the cradle of civilization.
Storage became science. Cool stone and wax kept harvests safe from the sun.
Medicine and food merged. Fermented curds used to heal wounds and feed the weak.